Locks of Love. In this video, I wanted to go over how to cut hair for Locks of Love, how to send it, and some of the rumors associated with hair donations. To donate your hair for Locks of Love, there's a required amount of at least 10 inches per donation. So if your client wanted the end result to be a short bob, you could just do one ponytail in the back for more over direction. You want to measure the hair from the design line or the longest point. Don't worry if there's layers in there. You can pull curly hair straight when measuring, or you could do 2 ponytails, would give you less over direction, and 4 would preserve the most length. It's important to let your client know they will be losing more than 10 inches because you do need a little bit of room to clean up. Once your ponytails are in, you'll remeasure the hair and make the cut. You can cut the hair with scissors, but if you've ever had this done, you'll know it's fairly uncomfortable if your scissors aren't freshly sharpened. So what I like to do is use my clipper with a number 000 blade on it. I feel like this kind of adds to the drama of it all, and which it should be kind of dramatic. I mean, it's a big event, cutting 10 inches of hair all at once. So once you've cut the ponytail off, so now you have the task of evening out the haircut, because sometimes you can be left with some pretty uneven lengths. So while I'm doing this haircut, I just wanted to give you a little bit of the history behind Locks of Love. Locks of Love was started by a retired nurse who had alopecia in her 20s and recovered, and 15 years later, her 4-year-old daughter started to lose her hair to alopecia as well. So she wanted to start a nonprofit organization for children that have long-term medical hair loss due to alopecia, cancer, burns, or other causes. I hear a lot of people say they don't want to donate to Locks of Love because they sell the hair or provide very few hair pieces relative to the amount of hair that they receive and throw most of it away, or their wigs aren't available to children with cancer, or the ones that are lucky enough to receive wigs have to pay extremely high prices and are made to endure a rigorous screening process. Locks of Love's website addresses the matter of the wigs costs, noting that the hair pieces are provided free to the families who lack the means to purchase them, and for others, hair pieces are available on a sliding scale, and these prices depend on their financial needs.
Hair that is short, gray, or otherwise unusable will be sold to help offset manufacturing costs. The charity functions in part by converting a resource anyone can provide into a usable product for children in need. So if that need is aided by selling some donated hair to fund manufacturing costs and the charity's organizational needs, the charity's primary goal, which is, in providing hair pieces to children, is still being served. Locks of Love does not throw away hair unless it's wet and moldy or not bundled in a braid or ponytail when it's received. Now we have our finished haircut, and let me go over some don'ts. Don't send in hair that is wet because it can turn moldy. Don't gather the hair from the floor after it's been cut. Make sure it's bundled into a ponytail.
When you send in your form, you just fill out the top half. Unless you want to make a further donation, you don't have to worry about filling out the bottom. All the hair should be wrapped in a plastic bag and sent to Locks of Love in a box or envelope.
You can ring this up in the computer by selecting Edit by the haircut, and the discount is Locks of Love. All Locks of Love donations are free of charge as long as we keep the hair and they don't take it with them.
And there you have it. Thanks for watching. Happy cutting.